This year, we're going to be seeing the biggest IPOs in history. SpaceX, OpenAI, Anthropic. 3 of the most powerful companies right now have filed for IPO. And for the first time, regular investors like you and me may be able to get a piece of that pie. SpaceX is going to go public this month, targeting a valuation of $1.5 billion. And it's going to aim to raise another $30 billion. This would actually make this the largest IPO of all time. But here is the twist. Elon Musk is reportedly discussing allocating up to 30% of IPO shares to retail investors, which is at least 3 times the typical 5 to 10% reserved in standard public offerings. Then there is Anthropic. This is the company behind Claude. Anthropic confidentially filed its IPO with SEC on June 1st, 2026, and the company has experienced massive growth in the last couple of years. Its revenue run ballooned to $47 billion, up from $10 billion in annual revenue just last year. The AI company recently raised $65 billion, bringing its valuation to $965 billion. Lastly, OpenAI, the maker of ChatGPT, isn't actually far behind. It was publicized last week that OpenAI actually filed for IPO as well. OpenAI's $122 billion mega round closed on March 31st, 2026 at an $862 billion valuation. So here's the part that actually matters for regular investors like you and me. Number 1 is access. For the first time, you don't have to be a venture capitalist to get into these companies at IPO. SpaceX's 30 retail allocation and OpenAI's reserved retail tranche means everyday investors like you and me can potentially buy shares on day 1 through their brokerage. Number 2 is price reality check. SpaceX's reported IPO range implies a multiple of roughly 95 to 107 times its 2025 revenue, and OpenAI's 1 trillion plus target implies a multiple above 75 times estimated 2025 revenue. These are not going to be cheap stocks. You're going to be paying for future potential and not current earnings. Number 3, all of these companies, especially OpenAI, is still burning through cash. Despite revenue passing $20 billion at the end of 2025, OpenAI remains heavily loss-making. And the same story with SpaceX. SpaceX's 2025 revenue exceeded $18.5 billion at the end of last year, but the company posted a loss of $5 billion that same year. And analysts are already sounding the alarm. One analyst said the 2026 window either becomes the most consequential IPO cycle since the dot-com era or the most expensive lesson in the narrative versus fundamentals that public markets have ever taught. Want to get in before the IPO? Here are a couple routes right here. And this is everyone's question. Can all 3 IPO in the same year? Based on the filings happening right now, within the next month, Anthropic and OpenAI filing recently, the answer is yes, it is actually happening. Follow me for more detailed breakdowns as these companies go public. I will be following these companies very, very closely. And trust me, you do not want to be the last person to know. If you're interested in more AI, tech career, or money conversations like this, then make sure to give me a follow.